back with another video. Sorry it's been so long. Been super busy with work and stuff like that, but I'm gonna give you a little update today on what's been going on in our little racing community and with the bully. So we had a race night a couple weekends ago, and there are a lot of fast cars there. Some Cowboy Vipers, very fast twin turbo, Midnight Mustang, Supra, sequential Supra, another 6-speed Supra. A lot of really impressive stuff. So be sure to go to Street Science Texas to check that out because the video's up. So yeah, so we had a race night meet and got a chance to race one car, the twin turbo Mustang, the 6R80 Mustang that you see on my YouTube feed. I have a video of it up, and very fast car. Unfortunately, we only got an opportunity to run one time, and that was mainly because of me. After that first race, we tried lining up a few times, and we really only got one a decent race off. I was hoping to do another one after that, and we were going to do another one after that, but unfortunately, I was racing with my full exhaust on, which can create a little bit more back pressure because I don't have my hood exit on right now. I have the full exhaust on, and so I just sent a little bit of air into the cooling system, just enough to pop the cap. Didn't lift the head or anything like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be driving the car right now. But it just pressurized it just enough to pop the cap, and so LS is very hard to bleed, and with my radiator sitting at like a 45-degree angle, you are not going to be able to bleed a system like that on the side of the road. So that was the end of my night, unfortunately. And then a little bit later, he ended up splitting the welds on his intercooler. So we'll get a chance to line them back up hopefully before the summer is over and test the cars out, because that's a 7-second car. I know this is a 7-second car, and they're both 170 plus mile an hour cars, which is crazy for street cars with air conditioning and power steering. So, as far as my car goes, I know a lot of people wanted to hear about the fuel system. A lot of people wanted to know what my fuel system consists of. So, I'm running a Walbro 450 in tank, and then I have my driver's side gas tank is tapped at the bottom, like a lot of Corvettes do, and I'm running an external MagnaFuel 4303. I'm also using ID 2000s, and then I'm running on E85. The car has never been on any kind of race gas. I don't know why. I just, it's not super easy to get a hold of sometimes, so I just don't even bother with it. But I'd like to see how much power the car makes on some actual race E85, because I think that would help. But like I said, it's always just been on plump E85. So I've got a few projects going on right now. One of them is the C6 that I'm putting a fully TH400 setup into it. It's going to be a pretty nasty car. So in due time, I'll post a little bit of footage of that, but not just yet. That one's pretty much getting a very similar setup to mine, but it's more 8th mile oriented. So that car is going to be a very fast C6. And there are a few other C6s that are in the process of getting finished up too. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to hopefully get some footage of that to post to the channel as well. Lately, I got the car detailed. Show you what that looks like here in a little while. And this turbo kit has now been on the car this is year 10 for this turbo kit. This is the 10th year that I've been running this turbo kit, which is crazy to think. That is a long time. Really, most people don't even have their car for 10 years. But it's been 10 years that this turbo kit has been on. It has been, adjusted a little bit, tweaked a little bit, just for the sake of, manifold little crack here and there, stuff like that. So it has gone through things of that nature, but it's been a full 10 years that this thing has been together. A turbo. So the turbo will be coming off real soon. Probably after you're done watching this, the turbo will be coming off, and I'm gonna send that out to get rebuilt because it's smoking. It's tired. It's got a lot of racing on it, a lot of miles on it, a lot of hard racing on it. So the oil seals are just tired. So I'm gonna send that out to get rebuilt and gone through finally. It's just that here in South Texas, we race so much that winter time's like some of the best times to race. So we really don't have a down season. We race in the summer, we race in the winter, we race in the spring. Texas 2K, all that stuff. So there really is not really any downtime. So it's always kind of hard for me to want to take the car apart and leave it apart. So that's kind of why I've never gotten around to sending the turbo out. So that's coming out. That's going to get rebuilt here very soon. So hopefully the car will perform a little bit better with some better turbo technology behind it versus this prehistoric 10-year-old. It's a Precision 8891 that I have on here, and it's a Generation 1. So I bought it in 2013. So that shows you how old this turbo is, and it works damn good. It works damn good for what it is. So for those of you in other parts of the country, it's hot down here in South Texas. Very hot. It's 90 degrees today. I don't know what the heat index is, but it's hot as shit. It's at least 90 degrees. But as you can see, I still have air conditioning going. Transmission's at 150 degrees right now. I've been driving around for a while, so I'll lean into it real quick. So smooth. Cannot beat that. So smooth. Yeah, so it's super hot outside, but it doesn't matter with this car. With the way I have the radiator set up, it's set up like a V-mount. I've said in previous posts and videos, I got that idea from an FD RX-7 I had. I had an FD RX-7, a 1993 black R1 hardtop, which is super hard to find, super rare car. I had one of those, and all the RX-7s, a lot of the rotaries, back in the day, did V-mounts because those cars are notorious for overheating. So I did one on this car so I can retain my air conditioner, because if you don't have AC on your car, we're not racing. No, I'm just kidding. To me, I think the ultimate street car is a car that has air conditioning and all that. So that's just me though. So yeah. So it enables the car to be just much more friendlier to drive around. And it's only 90 degrees now, or it's 91 today. However, I'll check back and I'll make a video in August when it's 103 or 102 outside. The transmission will be under 180 degrees. I can drive it all over. I can drive it for 2 hours, make a blast, and do a crazy draggy time. And my transmission will still barely be 180 degrees. Car will be 190 degrees with the AC on. So it takes time. It takes a little bit of R&D, but once you get it down, man, it works amazing.